Hello everybody, it's Laser here with another video, and I got a lot of questions about team stacks formations, or if I can talk about team stack formations. And in my opinion there isn't much to know about team stack formations, but we will start off with some basics. So first of all, we will always look into the formation that you will run in when you are either attacking or when you are defending. Like in every castle, we have a 9-tier unit formation, which is like 4 different frontline tiers, 4 different backline tiers, and in between we have our angels. This is usually the formation that gets built up when you are team attacking. What is important to understand is that on the left side you have the even troop tiers, and on the right side you have the odd troop tiers. And what is important to see here is that angels preferably hide behind odd infantry, at least in this formation. This is why I like to bring a splitted amount of frontline to a stack with even and odd infantry. Sure, I could say that I would bring my solo formation where then the angels hide behind the even infantry. I could do that, but what if I'm not the person that lands first? If another person lands first, that brings a splitted formation that will cause this 4-tier frontline that we can see here, and I join with only even infantry, our odd infantry side will be way weaker than our even side. And that might end in getting our odd infantry getting crushed very fast, and then we have our opponents in our angels, which is usually not what you want, because your angels are very important to determine the winner of the fight. This is the reason why I don't bring my solo formation to team stacks, because you need to provide a setup for the battle that everybody can work with, at least in my opinion. And this is why I prefer to bring a splitted amount of infantry. So I have even infantry and I have odd infantry, so I can provide something that everybody can work with. And then the people just join with their formation, and in the best case you have talked with your alliance members about the formation, and so everybody strengthens the side of even and odd infantry. I can just tell from my personal experience, my march size in my war gear is round about 282,000 troops, and I bring round about 100k of infantry in total when we are going for stacks. So you can say round about like 35% of my march size is used for infantry when I go for a stack. The rest I fill in non-loss events with my angels, and the rest amount is filled with my strongest mages. I personally like to do the same to bring my mages in a splitted amount, like odd and even mages. This 7-tier formation will put our mages behind our angels, which are behind our infantry. If you then have this scenario that an archer player joins the stack, you have a chance that there is a clump behind your angels. So all high damage units are behind your focused frontline that is standing in the middle. I'm sure a lot of you guys are interested in cavalry focus stats, and from my opinion, I still believe that it is very hard to manage, but if you can manage it, it can be very strong. But if you would go for a team stack to use only cavalry, the formation would probably look like this. Here we have how it would look like in a full stack. What I would prefer is that you don't send your not focused backline to the stack, only bring the backline that you're focusing, like archers or mages, and then split them just to have the chance increase that you build a clump right behind your angels, and which are behind your focused frontline. So if you can really manage that everybody in your alliance focuses on cavalry as a frontline unit and nobody sends infantry to a stack, this can be very powerful. But just imagine, as I've said in the beginning, that there is the chance that as soon as a player brings infantry and lands first, there's a high chance that your angels are hiding behind the odd infantry, and when you are then a cavalry focused alliance, it might happen that all of your cavalry is pushed to the outside, not protecting your angels, and then you can lose a lot of angels in Void, for example. That would be a huge fail for your alliance because it takes a very long time to recruit angels, and that would weaken you for many more events that are coming afterwards. So if you can manage it to really bring everybody on the same page, to not send infantry, then it can work out, yes. And what is important, that you all work on the same technology, but really you need to have an eye on that and talk to everybody, probably individually, and explain to them why it is important to not bring any infantry to a team stack when you're a cavalry focused alliance. And as I just said, I would focus only sending the backline unit that you're focusing, and then in an even split, so you have the chance to build a clump right behind your frontline units and your angels. What I have also mentioned in a few other videos is that timing is really important when it comes to doing team stacks. It is very important that you have one designated leader for the attack that really gives all the informations that you need, and it is important for the whole team that everybody aside from the leader is quiet during that process. So what I can recommend from my experience when I'm leading attacks, before you join the event, if you have the time to be the leader for the whole duration of the event, really right before the event starts that you are the leader, given information about the preset that you are going to use, and let everybody know, please don't chat during the event, only post relevant scout reports, don't post any battle reports, and so on and so on. Just give reminders about what is important to make all of your team attacks successful. When you post a target, always make sure that you post the target and then you can go for a sign in, and if you are sure that you can take on the target even with some more reinforcements, then you are good to go, and then you just give a time when everybody is about to speed into the target. From my personal experience, I can also tell better you give a confident call than not going for any call and just letting everybody just sit there and wait. If you're the leader, take your decision and live with the consequences. If you're getting reinforced, so be it, but at least you did something, you acted, and that is what is important in my opinion when it comes to increasing your skills as a leader. Okay, so this is actually what I can tell about team formations. As I just said, I explained how many infantry I'm sending, how I build my team stack formations, what I think is important for infantry and for cavalry focus stacks. And yeah, all in all, I hope that this video helped you out. If you want to discuss your team stack formations, let me know them down in the comments below. And yeah, see you there guys, and have a nice day. Bye.